see. I think this is day 8. Day 8, maybe? Day 8. And today is CD's rock music, some pop music in here. And you are wet, my friend. It's always good to see you. You put a smile on my face, Envy, every single time that I see that little red chat come up like that. Guys, if you don't know, Envy and Nat is here. So this is a random pulse. It is music CDs and also, yes, believe me, I want to. Music CDs, some soundtracks. Most of it is rock music. Well, it's all music. Duh. It's like rock music and soundtracks, movie soundtracks. So that's what I got. Let me go over and get my lanyard real fast, and then I will be ready to go. Okay. And this is all from one buy that I got about a week ago. I made a huge media buyout of somebody. I did a huge video buyout of somebody, media buyout, and that's where all of this stuff comes from. Okay. I am more than halfway there of paying this thing off. I think I'm about probably, let's see, about 75% there to pay it off. And I still have 5 more shows to go. So hopefully I'll be able to get everything all loaded up and get everything done and make some money. I'm about to make a big amount of money because a lot of the stuff that didn't already sell, I'm going to be taking it someplace to sell it today. Okay. I'm going to be taking it someplace to sell it today. So, again, music soundtracks and rock music today. Tomorrow will be DVDs and Blu ray, sci fi, comedy, and oh my gosh, Vintage and More. Thank you for that raid right there, guys. Vintage and More. Please follow Vintage and More, my friend Vintage and More. Thank you for that amazing raid. I definitely do appreciate that. Guys, I'm doing random pulls, and normally everything starts off at $2, but when I get a raid, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run 5 items for $1. I'm going to run 5 items for $1. Oh man, I'm doing rock music today, and I'm doing soundtracks on CDs, random pulls, and I'm going to do 5 of them starting off at $1. 5 of them starting out at $1. What is up there, Generation X? It's always good to see you. So let's get some. I'm going to get some good ones too. I'm going to do. Let's see. Aerosmith is going to be one. The Beatles is going to be one. Let's see who else. Oh, the Beach Boys. They're going to be one. Pirates of the Caribbean, because I got to do one of those. Okay, let me see if I can find another really, really good one. I know I got another decent one in here. Oh, there's another Beatles one. I'll do that one. So I'm gonna do 5. Oh, maybe I'll do that one too. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 CDs at $1. What is up, Courtney? Courtney, I'm gonna mod you real quick because Tracy is obviously she's in there working on her stuff. How are you today? We still have not packed everything from the show last night. We had an amazing show last night where I was doing video game consoles and things like that, and it was just phenomenal. All right, so guys, here we go. This is the first one. It is CD. It is Meet the Beatles on CD, the first album by England's phenomenal pop combo. Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, I've already looked at all of these discs and they are, thank you. It was a phenomenal show last night. Really, really good. But like I said, we're still in the middle of packing it. You guys saw the disc on that one? Greg says that Davy Jones says you're Davy Jones's locker. I am. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I have that much treasures and stuff like that. But here you go. All right, they're all going to run now. These first five are going to start off at $1. Okay, they're going to start off at $1. And I'm going to run them 10 seconds and sudden death. So here you go. Meet the Beatles. The Beatles' very first album. This is in honor of my friend Vintage and More, who gave me that amazing raid. Thank you for that so much. I definitely do appreciate that. Judith, you coming in there and you're going to get all my dollar deals. I love that. You're going to get all of my dollar deals. Yes, I hope that you're feeling better. And like I said, you don't have to stay in the show, okay? But I do appreciate you being there. And speaking of Davy Jones, here we go. Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl. The Curse of the Black Pearl. Again, I looked at all of these discs, and all of these discs are super clean. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can move it over here a little bit, and maybe you can see it a little bit better. It just depends on that light. Oh, there we go, right there. So you guys can see, very, very clean disc. I always try to run my disc very, very clean. Okay. And again, I'm running 5 of them for $1 because of Vintage and More. Please make sure you are following my friend Vintage and More. Okay. They are they're an amazing husband and wife combination. They sell great. I actually met Vintage at the Nashville meetup last year. We didn't get a lot of chance to spend a lot of time together, but it was absolutely amazing. Guys, we just got a first time buyer from Jack's Treasures. I absolutely love that because y'all know what's about to happen. We about to hit a bong, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, bong. Drop a bong in the chat for our new buyer. Welcome to Jack's Treasures. Hopefully, I got some more amazing CDs that you will like to purchase at a great price. Okay. And like I said, this is movie soundtracks today. And yeah, bong hit. There you go, Generation X. Movie soundtracks and rock music today. Rock music today. Shut Down, Volume 2 of the Beach Boys. Okay, Shut Down, Volume 2 of the Beach Boys. It's got Surfer Girl, Shut Down, Volume 2. Okay, here it is. Again, all of these discs are super clean. Look at the back in the 1960s. Is that phenomenal right there? That is amazing. Oh my gosh. They all were wearing like the same outfits and everything. So you're getting it looks like it looks like you're getting two CDs in one. Surfer Girl and Shutdown Volume 2. So this is a good one right there. Drain that dirty water. Gotcha. All right, here we go. All right, let me go and get it. I gotta do these manually because I gotta drop that price down to $1. There we go. $1 starts on all of them. First 5. I'm sorry, 5 of them today. 5 of them today. And then after that, we're going to go back up to the $2 mark right there. And I am running at 10 seconds. That should be sudden death, but it wasn't on sudden death. I do apologize for that. Okay. Nice pickup on that, John. And that was your first purchase from Jack's Treasures. I love seeing that one right there because that means we get to hit another bong. That's right, guys. And I am driving today, so that's going to kind of suck. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, bong. There we go. Drop another bong in the chat for our new buyer. Welcome to Jack's Treasures. Hopefully, I can find some more amazing deals here at you. And I am going to be running them at $2. But right now, we got a raid from Vintage and More. And so I'm running the first 5 at $1. First 5 at $1, and then I'm going to go back up to my $2 mark. I got to pay for my storage unit too, or not storage unit, but my big buy, and I am getting there. My arms must be hurt. I'm telling you, Courtney, last night, after last night's show, Tracy and I just went and crashed, completely crashed. We ate dinner and then we crashed. I had a hard time even eating dinner last night. Okay. And she made something I absolutely love. Okay. She made some grilled chicken and she put it on pasta ribbons. And I love all of that. She put peas in it. It was great. All right. This is the Beatles number one. The Beatles number one. Number one hits of the Beatles. Okay. I love to grow up more than smoking. I was so lucky. I never smoked. I never smoked. When I was, and the funny thing is, I got 2 older brothers and an older sister, and they smoked, and so did my mom. Okay. My mom smoked too. Okay. So, yeah, no potatoes this time. I had them yesterday. I had some yesterday. But here it is. The Beatles one. Again, very, very clean disc. And I'm going to show you all of the discs as long as it's not new. Okay. And if I see anything, I will let you see it. The Beatles, the classic Beatles, guys, right here. Okay. And I'm going to run this one for $1 right here. Again, this is going to be $1. Take advantage of these deals, guys, because they're going to be going away in 2 more. I got 2 more that I'm going to run. $1 for the Beatles one. Okay, the Beatles won, and then I'm going up to the $2. I got to pay for this big buy that I made. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm about a quarter of the way short right now. I'm about a quarter of the way short right now. Thank you for that purchase, Judith. I appreciate that. Okay, that was number 4. And this is number 5. And I went and I grabbed some of the best ones. Okay, I grabbed some of the best ones. The Aerosmith greatest hits. The Aerosmith's greatest hits right here. Okay, Aerosmith's greatest hits. It's got 10 songs on there, but they have like about 20 more great hits. Okay. This one's got some lighter scratching on it. I don't got a good light on there. Let me see if I can get this a little bit closer and maybe I can show you. There we go. Okay. You can see some of the lights up the scratches up there by my fingers. I don't think it'll affect the play. but there are there. And I'm going to be doing them at $1. I'm going to be running these at $1. This last one. This is the last one I'm going to be running at $1, and then we're going to go up to the $2 mark because I got to make some money. I got to make my money back. But whenever I get a raid, I always start off thing. I run 5 discs at $1 or 5 items at $1 right here. Aerosmith's greatest hits at $1. Aerosmith's greatest hits at $1. Oh, okay. Nobody wanted the greatest hits. I'll put that one right over there. All right. So now I'm at $2 marks right now. This is the Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert original movie soundtrack. The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, okay, soundtrack, okay, movie soundtrack. All right, let's take a look at this one. All right, right by my finger, you can see some lighter scratches up there up by my fingers. All right, and these are going to be running for $2, and they're going to be running at sudden death. Okay, they're going to be running at sudden death. So here we go. The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, right there for $2. Somebody had this one for $1, so I would try and actually double my money. Here we go. Don Juan DeMarco. Don Juan DeMarco. Random pulls today. Soundtracks and rock music. Soundtrack and rock music. Got some lighter scratching up there at the top by my fingers. Okay. Lighter scratching up there by the top. Don Juan DeMarco. And this, like I said, this is all going to be, they're all random pulls. It's all movie soundtracks and rock music. Okay. Not heavy metal, not rap, not anything like that, but all of the just regular old rock music. Okay. Like this one. Super hits of the 70s. Have a nice day. Uh, volume 21. Okay, volume 21. So there's the back right there that's got all of oh, this has got by Ram Jam. It's got Black Betty, Star Wars themes, Baby Come Back, Telephone Man, Thunder Island by Jay Ferguson. I love that song. Down on Thunder Island. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Sometimes When We Touch by Dan Hill, Werewolves of London, Warren Zevon, Goodbye Girl, It's a Headache, Bluer Than Blue by Michael Jackson, Kiss You All Over by Exile, and Magnet and Steel by Walter Egan. Okay, this one is good. If this one doesn't sell, I'm keeping it. Okay. If this one doesn't sell, I'm going to keep it. Oh, it's beautiful. There is nothing on that disc at all. Okay. And I love that part right there. It's an emoji, happy emoji right there from the 70s. Have a Nice Day, volume 21. Again, there's the list on there. Just all of these are really, really good songs. This one has got some amazing songs on that one right there. Ram Jam, Michael Jackson, Warren Zevon, just phenomenal songs on this one. Nice pickup on that, John. I had a feeling it was going to go. I had a feeling it was going to go. I was like, I'm not going to be able to keep that one. I think somebody's going to buy that. So let me move these back over here. Okay, I'll put my stack right there. All right, the B-52's time capsule. The B-52's time capsule. They're from Georgia. They're from Athens, and they're just a phenomenal band. Okay, super clean disc again. Super clean disc again. Okay, the B-52's. This is called Time Capsule. Time Capsule, and it says songs from a picture uh, future generation, songs for a future generation. Right here, there's the playlist right there. Okay, it does have a barcode, and it will be $2. There we go. The B-52s are up right now. The B-52s are up right now. I'm trying to look to see what's next. I don't even know who's next. I don't know who the next band is. Okay, nice pickup on that one, Judith. And I pre-numbered some, but I only did to 10. You guys are going to make me have to go and get some more stickers. I love that. All right, this is okay. This is Prime Prine, the best of John Prine, the just best of John Prine. Okay, I don't know who John Prine is. All right, but here it is right here. It's got all of the songs on there. Okay, I did look it up and it said that he was pop or rock or something like that. And I was like, okay, I'll put it in the pop and rock one. But beautiful disc, very, very nice disc, super, super clean. $2. Random pulls today, guys. Midday Madness, Media Madness, which is coming back. I'm going to do it again next month. I'm going to do it again next month. I just got to find a good buy to do. This one's starting off at $2. Here we go. The best of Prime, the best of John Prine. The best of John Prine. That's a mouthful, man. The best of prime time, John Time Pine. All right, Hootie and the Blowfish, Cracked Rear View. Hootie and the Blowfish, Cracked Rear View. This was their debut album that had like every song on it was a hit. It was unbelievable. They were even said it was unbelievable. Okay, got some lighter marks on it right here by my thumb. You can see a couple of them up there. And I'm pretty sure probably everybody in the room owns this one at one time or does own it at one time. Okay, and this is a club edition right here. It's a club edition, so it's a remake. And I will going to run that one for $2. Here we go. Time. Hootie and the Blowfish, Cracked Rear View, their number one debut album right here, where it had 900 hits on there. Let Her Cry, all of those big hits right there. I figured everybody had that one. All right. Now, I said I didn't have any metal, but this is funny because it says metal hits on it. It says artist original recordings, metal hits. Okay. And it's got Rat on it. It says Rat. Okay, metal hits. But Rat did not do Round Round. Okay, I know that one for a fact. That was, if I'm not mistaken, that was Dead or Alive. That was Dead or Alive. But this is Rat Metal Hits. Okay, very clean disc right here. Very clean disc. I remember Rat. I remember Rat a lot. Okay, but here it is right here. Rat Metal Hits. Okay, it does not have. It's got Round Round, You're in Love, I Want a Woman, Nobody Rides for Free, Shame, Shame, Shame. Way Cool Junior, Wanted Man, Lack of Communication, Dance and Lay It Down. Okay. All right. Don Henley, The Edge of End of Innocence. Of course, Don Henley, one of the uh, people from Eagles. Okay. He was a drummer, singer, just amazing talent, songwriter, very, very clean disc. If I'm not mistaken, this one's got Dirty Laundry on it. The End of Innocence. No, it doesn't have Dirty Laundry on there. Okay. It doesn't have Dirty Laundry on here, but here you go. If you're a Don Henley or Eagles fan, this one does have the barcode on that, and it'll be $2. Here we go. $2, 10 seconds. I'm running sudden death because I got to get through these all because I'm getting ready to drive to Chattanooga. I got to do a big, huge buy today over in Chattanooga. And then tomorrow I'm doing another big buy here for cassettes. I'm getting like 200 cassettes. Okay. So hopefully it works. Look at that. New songs from Yo-Yo Ma, Hidden Dragon, or I'm sorry, Crouching Dragon, The Hidden Tiger. Okay. So this one's a soundtrack. And let's take a look at that disc. I don't know if I have any new ones in here today. I don't know if I have any new ones in here today, but it is new. It is very clean disc. No markings on the disc right there. This is a soundtrack, and it does have the little hype sticker on there that says new music from Yo-Yo Ma. And it is running right there. $2 right now. I'm running everything at $2, 10 seconds, sudden death. This is my Media Madness one. Tomorrow will be CDs, or I'm sorry, DVDs and Blu-ray, sci-fi, fantasy, and comedy. Sci-fi, fantasy, and comedy. Uh, this is We the People by Bruel. We the People by Bruel. I think this one I put it in there because I didn't have any other place to put it. Okay. I guess I could put it in the country one too, or world music, I guess. All right. Because it's like Indian sounds, a tribal gathering of music. Tribal gathering of music. CD looks absolutely gorgeous, and it is $2. If you guys have any requests for anybody in particular, and I have them, I will run it for you. Or any soundtrack, if I have it, I will run it for you. If I could see it like real fast and stuff. So I have no problem running a couple requests in here. Okay. Uh, this is music from the film Moulin Rouge. Music from the film Moulin Rouge. Okay. And let's see. That one's got a lot more of the scratching on that one. Okay. I think it'll play okay, but it does have some scratching on that one, unlike the other discs that I've shown. And if it sells, I'll replace the case. Do I have the soundtrack to Atomic Blonde? I did not see it. I did not see it. I'll look really fast because I think I have them all together. The soundtracks. It does not look like it, and I don't remember seeing it. I don't remember seeing it. Okay. But here we go. Moulin Rouge has some scratching on it right there. And I'll replace the case if it sells because the case is cracked right there. And any case that's cracked or broken, I replace it before I ship it. Okay, I'll replace it before I ship it. Jimi Hendrix, the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Axis Bold as Love. Jimi Hendrix, the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Axis Bold as Love. Okay, hopefully this one is good. Oh yeah, there's nothing on that disc. It is super clean right there, super clean. Way too much talent that passed away. Oh, Prince is next. Okay, Prince is next. Here we go. The Jimi Hendrix Experience, Axis, Bold as Love. Bold as Love. The Jimi Hendrix Experience. Okay, I would have done anything for this guy to have lived into a nice ripe old age and could have went and seen him in concert. Man, that would have been something else. Something else right there. Nice pickup on that one, Judith. Prince, 1999. Prince, 1999. Oh, thank you for that one right there. I appreciate that. I'm going to have an amazing day. We're going to go and do a big buy up in Chattanooga. And then tomorrow I'm doing another big buy of cassettes. So Tracy and I are going to enjoy Valentine's Day. We're going to have Valentine's dinner up in Chattanooga. Chattanooga is only about an hour and a half for me, so it's nothing for me to drive up there. This is print. Oh my gosh, I wish I could run it, but I can't. Yeah, I can't run it. There's something right there, and it doesn't look like it's going to come off. You guys can see it right there. Um, Trying to get it off with my nail, and it won't even come off with my nail. So I can't run that one. Okay, wish I could. Wish I could. Because I love Prince. The best of the band. Saw somebody on that. If anyone has VHS movies, please message me. VHS movies, I got you. I got you. Come out to my show. Bookmark my show on Thursday, 2/19. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3 boxes of VHS movies. Okay, so 6/27. I have 3 boxes that I'm going to be doing, and everything starts at $2. Okay, everything starts at $2. The best of the band, and I also have documentaries too that I'm going to be running on Tuesday. I think, yeah, Tuesday. I can't wait to do that one. That one's going to be my favorite show, and I probably won't sell anything, but I love running those. Here we go. The best of the band. Okay, clean disc right there. Clean disc right there. The best of the band. Oh, Titanic is coming up next. What is that one? Next one, Michael. Okay, Michael next. I had a couple of them that were out of order. Nice pick up the Bolt. Nice, good to see you again. All right, I'll put that one right over there. And here is music from the movie Titanic. No problem, no problem whatsoever. It does have a hype sticker on there, so I can't replace the case. The case is cracked right there. It doesn't go all the way through, but it is cracked right there. What a movie! What a movie! John Cameron, my hat's off to you, sir. You did a fantastic job. Okay. And Celine Dion sang that song so wonderful. Okay. Just amazing right there. Music from the movie Titanic. Okay. $2 right there, Jack's Treasure. We are definitely going to blow through the rest of these discs. I had 3 stacks today. 3 stacks today. 1 box tomorrow of the DVDs. I got all of those country. Man, my country pop and easy listening is even more than I have here, and that show is on Monday. Nice pickup on that one, Scott. Nice pickup. Number 9. Music from the movie Michael. John Travolta. He plays an angel. Okay, he plays an angel. I actually remember the movie a little bit and stuff. I think he was like a fallen angel. And again, if this one sells now, I can change out the case on that one. Very clean disc. I don't see anything on that one. Very clean disc on that one. Today is soundtracks and rock music. Soundtrack and rock music. It's all random pulls and it's all $2 starts. It's all from one gigantic media buy that I did earlier about 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to make sure that I pay it back. I'm getting super close, which I appreciate that because that helps me out a lot because I'm going to go make two more buys. I got one today and one tomorrow. This is Van Morrison, Too Long in Exile. Van Morrison, Too Long in Exile. Okay. Van Morrison's amazing. 1970s. God, these guys were everywhere. They did so many good songs. Okay. So many good songs. All right. This is from 1993. Wow, man, I didn't know they were producing music at that time. Okay, or doing music. 10 Seconds, Sudden Death, Van Morrison, Too Long in Exile. You met him, Van Morrison? Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I keep getting him or them or him mixed up with Uriah Heep because when I saw Rush, the first time I saw Rush back in 1980, I want to say 84, um, Uriah Heep was supposed to no, was it Van Morrison? Shit, I don't even remember. One of those two was opening up for Rush, and they didn't make it. They weren't there down in South Florida, and I was like, oh shit, man, I really wanted to see them too, you know. But I think it was either Uriah Heep or it was Van Morrison, and I forget because it was back in the '80s. I was a teenager, and it was South Florida. So, needless to say, I was hitting a ball. Jackson Brown Solo Acoustic Volume 1. This is a digipack. Okay. It's a digipack. All right. I don't have volume 2, but I do have volume 1. Okay. And very, very clean disc. Super clean disc right there. U.S. Army there. Oh, hold on. Desert Storm. Got you, man. I was there too. Well, I wasn't there. I was in Desert Shield. But 1983, 93, 83 to 1989. Yeah, 89 to 93. So, hand salute to you, my friend. Thank you for your service. I definitely do appreciate that. Headbanger, that is amazing. Jackson Brown, the acoustics, clean disc. Again, Digipack, Jackson Brown. Okay. You know him from Running on Empty, from whatchamacallit? What's his God dang it. Forrest Gump. Duh. Forrest Gump. All right, Jackson Brown. Ooh, Chuck Berry. The Roots of Rock, Chuck Berry, Let It Rock. Okay. You know Chuck Berry's number one hit? He only had one. He only had one number one hit. He's a phenomenal. What a great talent. I'm telling you right now. You want to talk about the real king of rock and roll? It was Chuck Berry. It was not Johnny B. Good. I will let you know that. No Particular Place to Go. Maribelin, that not that one either. Roll Over Beethoven was not a number one hit. School Days Back in the USA. It was My Ding-a-ling, and that was a dig too, and he meant it to be a very sexual song, but he turned it into like it sounded like it was really a toy. So here you go, Chuck Berry, and it is on here. It is on here right here. Chuck Berry, Let It Rock. The absolute king of rock and roll, in my opinion, is Chuck Berry. We would not have rock music if it wasn't for Chuck Berry. Okay, I know everybody says Elvis, you know, and yeah, Elvis did really, really good, but Chuck Berry was first. Chuck Berry was first. Nice pickup on that one. I got to get some more stickers. You guys got out all my stickers. Here we go. I can use some of those. Okay. Oh, I got a new one. Here we go. This one is new and sealed. Had a $5 tag on it. It is the Carpenters. It is the Millennium Collection. Okay. Of the Carpenters. Again, a talent way too young to have passed away. Okay. Way too young to have passed away. All right. Her brother is still alive. John Carpenter is still alive. $2, and it is new and sealed. $2 new and sealed. The Carpenters right here. I love the Carpenters, but I love all types of music. I mean, I really do. It doesn't matter to me. It can be jazz, it can be rock, it can be metal. It can be some country. I'm not a huge country fan. Uh, it could be classical. I love classical music. I really do. Here's another one. This is a guilty pleasure. This is a guilty pleasure. Madonna. Okay. I do like me some Madonna. Okay. I thought, well, of course. I mean, 1980s here. That's when I really grew up. I was a teenager in the 1980s. So, you got to love Madonna. All right. This one is very, very clean. I will change out the disc, the case, because the case is cracked right here. Okay, and not only that, but it's a little separated in the middle, but it is very, very clean. This is Ray of Light by Madonna. Okay, who of course, like a virgin and all of those songs, and hey, that was right when I was everything. I mean, right when I was in my late teens to early 20s. That's when I was there. Nice pickup. And that was your first purchase from Jack's Treasures. And we get to hit another bong. Here we go, guys. It is a Saturday morning bong. And I got to drive too. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bong. Drop a bong in the chat for our new buyer. Welcome to Jack's Treasures. Hopefully, I can find some more amazing deals for you here at Jack's Treasures. You are very most welcome. Okay, this is one of my favorite movie series, and the mother in the movie just passed away like 2 months ago. Okay. The mother just passed away like 2 months ago. It is Father of the Bride Part 2 with Steve Martin. Okay. With Steve Martin. And there it is right there. Okay. Diane Keaton right here. Okay, passed away. She was, I think it was Diane Keaton. I think that's her name and stuff. But just absolutely phenomenal. I love the movies. It was a remake too from Spencer Tracy and Elizabeth Taylor. Okay, but just great and super clean disc on this one. Super clean disc on this one. Father of the Bride Part 2, right here. Father of the Bride, Part 2. Just a great movie soundtrack. I got movie soundtrack and rock music today. Music soundtrack and rock music today. Tracy is here. She's working in the other room. She's working on her Bay items for today and doing her shipping. This is music. Okay. This is called This Is Music. Okay. So let's see who's on here. Make Me Lose Control by Eric Carmen. Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car by Billy Ocean. Roll With It, Steve Winwood. Missed Opportunity by Daryl Hall and John Oates. Shangri-La by Roman Gray. Make It Real, The Jets. Dreamin', OMD. All Fired Up by Pat Benatar. I Don't Want to Live Without You by Foreigner. Can't Stay Away From You by Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. I'll Always Love You, Taylor Dane. When You Walk in the Room by Paul Carrick. I Saw You Standing There by Tiffany. Sitting on the Dock by the Bay by Michael Bolton. How Can I Fall by Breathe. And 5 Long Years by Colin James. Okay. Or Colin James. I'm sorry, Colin James. I should know that. That's what my son's name is. And he spells it the same way. Okay. But let's take a look. Very clean disc. Very, very clean disc on that one. Okay, super clean as a matter of fact. But here it is. It's called This Is Music. Okay, and it's got some a lot of really, really good songs on there, and it is $2. $2 starts on everything today, guys. I'm trying to blow through a big media buy. I'm getting super close to getting to my payout point to where I paid for everything, and then everything else will be profit. Okay. 10 best, the best of Billy Squire. The best of Billy Squire. Let's see if it has it. Rock Me Tonight, In the Dark, My Kind of Lover, Don't Say You Love Me, The Stroke, Everybody Wants You, Emotions in Motion, Eye on You, She's a Runner, and All Night Long. Billy Squire. Man, what a phenomenal talent he is. He's out there still touring too. But very clean disc. Very, very clean disc. There was a little piece of fuzz on there. That's why I wiped it down real quick. But here it is. Billy Squire, 10 best of Billy Squire. I want to see him in concert. I'm going to go see him in concert. If he comes out anywhere near Atlanta, I'm going to go see him in concert sometime. Probably next year. Billy Squire with The Stroke. You know, they always talk about the fact that he did he's one person whose video basically ruined the career. And I think it was In the Dark, where he's like in a bedroom and he's dancing, and it's like, oh my god, dude, seriously, stop. You need to stop. Okay. All right. Three Dog Night, which, if I'm not mistaken, the one of the original members just passed away last week. Just passed away. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. Three Dog Night is a band that, and this is the complete Three Dog Night hit singles. Okay. Three Dog Night never wrote any of their own songs. They had other people write their songs, write the songs, and then they purchased them. Okay. And then they did it. Very, very clean disc again. I love Three Dog Night. My favorite song by them, aside from Joy to the World, because everybody loves Joy to the World, is Shambhala. If you've never heard Shambhala, why did my music stop? I'm gonna have to go hit my music. Hold on, I gotta get my music going again. I don't know why it stopped. It should be going. Okay. And who knows, Shambhala might even show up on that. If you guys don't know, it was in the movie The West Wing. It was in the movie The West Wing. They actually played Shambhala. Okay. Three Dog Night. Very, very nice. Very good pickup on that one. Let me get my music started again. I don't know why it stopped. It's plugged in. All right. Here we go. There we go. I got me some Yes playing today. I love Yes. Yes is like one of my favorite bands of all time. All right, this is John Bon Jovi. Nice pickup, by the way, on that bolt. John Bon Jovi, Destination Anywhere. It is a digipack, or it's a cardboard pack. My bad, it's a cardboard pack. Okay, and it opens up to three ways. This is the like the booklet is right there. I don't know, is that the booklet? Yeah, there's the book. Oh no, that's the disc. Okay. There's two. Is there two discs? Oh no, that's the booklet because I can see the staples. Okay, here's the staples booklet right there. Okay, and then over here, inside there is this the disc and the disc holder. So it's even in a little disc sleeve. Okay, very clean disc for John Bon Jovi. Okay, very clean disc from John Bon Jovi, and it goes in right here. And there it is right there. It's inside, right inside there. Oh, look at JBJ. That's funny. Like people aren't going to forget who he is and stuff. There you go. John Bon Jovi, $2. Okay. Clean disc. Uh, Destination Anywhere. Destination Anywhere. Okay. John Bon Jovi. I think he's related to one of my cousins, his wife is like the cousin of John Bon Jovi. Maybe second removed. Maybe second removed. I'm not 100% sure, but she is a cousin to John Bon Jovi in some form or fashion and stuff. I know she's met him. My cousin might have met him. I have not. Okay. All right. Sting, Brand New Day. Sting from the Police, Brand New Day. Somebody asked me if I liked Sting the other day. I said, no, not really. I was never a huge Police fan either. And I know right now they're having some big issues right now. Like all three members of the band are suing each other. It's like, oh my God, dude. And your hits were like in the 80s, man. You guys didn't really go anywhere after that. But here you go. Sting did, I guess. Brand New Day. Okay. Not my favorite, but I mean, to each his own is what I say. Okay. And I don't judge anybody because this one I like. The Best of the Village People. Heck yeah, man. How can I not like the Village People? They sang in the Navy. The Navy wanted to use it as a recruiting thing too, okay? They didn't know who the Village People were, okay? And so they were like, "Oh, that would be a great one. We could use it as a recruiting thing back in the 1970s." And then they saw the band and they were like, "Oh no." And then they didn't do it. There you are, right there. The Village People, of course. They had the cowboy and the what was it? Okay, they had the cowboy, the Indian, the sailor, the biker guy, The construction worker. They were such a great band. I'm telling you, man. I think they were great. All right. The Village People with the YMCA. It's fun to work at the YMCA. Yeah. Okay. And Macho Man. And it is on there and in the Navy and all of their other great hits. The best of the Village People. The best of the Village People. 1970s, like almost disco esque. Okay. And I do have sudden death on, guys. And the only reason why I have sudden death on is because I have to get done because I have to pick up my daughter today from work, and then I'm going straight up to Chattanooga. Going straight up to Chattanooga. Nice pickup on that one, Maxie, mighty. So I'm horrible. Okay. Linda Rodstadt. Linda Ronstadt. I know she's not doing well health wise, but man, what a beautiful voice that she had. My God. Okay. And she's the reason why not the Beatles, the Eagles got together. It was Linda Ronstadt. They were all backing members for her. And she said to him, she says, "You guys need to form a band because you guys are got a hell of a lot of talent." Okay. And she just made it. This one is called Feels Like Home. Feels Like Home, right here. Linda Rodstadt, she's amazing. She was amazing. Okay, she's still alive, but from what I heard, that she's got like Alzheimer's, I think, almost or something like that. But what a great talent and super beautiful back in the 1970s. Oh my gosh, probably still is now. Probably still is now. Good clean fun. Good clean fun. This is a Target Music Sampler, Volume One. It has You're gonna love the first two songs. The first two songs have nothing to do with each other. You ready? Respect by Aretha Franklin. I love that song, okay? The next one, 1 Week by Bare Naked Ladies. How do you put those two songs on an album? Then it's got Room by B-52s. I'm sorry, Rome by B-52s. What I Like About You, Lyrics, Jump Around, House of Pain. Oh my God. Shake, 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 Shake Your Booty by Casey and the Sunshine Band. Free Your Mind by En Vogue. These Were the Days by 10,000 Maniacs. Um, We Are Family by Sister Sledge and Everywhere. What an eclectic set of music. Oh my gosh. Literally, 1 Week by the Bare Naked Ladies and House of Pain Jump Around. Respect Aretha Franklin. We Are Family, Sister Sledge. Okay. What I Like About You, Lyrics. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. I hope this disc is clean. It says good, clean fun. And it is. Very clean disc on this one right here. Target Music Sampler right here, Volume One, with just some. I don't know how they put that together. The first song, Aretha Franklin. Second song, Bare Naked Ladies. How do you do that? And it's 1 week too. That's so cool. That is so cool. Nice pickup on that, John. Nice pickup. My brother's name is John. Okay, let's see. That's 17. Go 17, 18, 19. I'll just do to 20 because I don't think I'm much of these. But here we go. 17. Nice pickup on that one. Okay. Nice pickup on that one. Let me put that one right over there. Put this over here. Put that down there. Oh, I got some other soundtracks. This is Like Mike, Little Bow Wow from the soundtrack. I think he starred in it too. I can't replace the case because it does have the hype sticker. It is cracked right there. Okay. And I don't replace cases when there's a hype sticker. Oh my gosh. It's got his little card. It's got his little basketball card. I did not know that was in there. Okay. And it says Bow Wow on it. It says Bow Wow on it. I don't know if it's like real or what, but it's there. Okay. I don't think it's real. I think it like came with it and stuff. Very, very clean disc, little Bow Wow, music from the movies. Let me see if it says anything on here about it being in there. I don't see anything on here that says it's supposed to be in there, but I'm going to ship it with it if it sells. If it sells, $2, Like Mike, Little Bow Wow with his basketball card that's signed by Little Bow Wow. but I don't think it's a real signature. I think it's one of those, pre-signed cards. Okay, and I had no idea it was in there. Oh wow, good pickup. Nice pickup on that one. Okay. The next one is The Bodyguard, original motion soundtrack to The Bodyguard. It is cracked right here. I can replace this case. I can replace this one. It doesn't have a whatchamacallit on it. And of course, and you guys don't know, I don't know if you know this. Do you know that that was not, why did this stop again? Why are you playing the same song again? All right, I'm just going to have to change my damn myself. There you go. Hopefully it works. It's my YouTube one. Bodyguard. But you know that Whitney Houston wasn't the first person to sing "I Will Always Love You," and she's not only that, but she wasn't the first person to sing it in a movie. It wasn't. That's not the first movie that this was in. Anybody know the first movie that it was in? Okay, very very clean disc that that "I Will Always Love You" in, and who sang it? Okay, The Bodyguard. Anybody know who did that? I know who did it. Okay, because she's still alive. It was Dolly Parton, and the movie was The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. That's right. It was The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, starring Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. And she sang it in that. She wrote the song. Okay, I think she wrote the song. It might have been Willie Nelson who wrote the song, but it was that. All right, I got some more soundtracks to go to. God, I gotta go here. Hope Floats. Hope Floats. Music from Hope Floats. Got a lot of really good people in it. Brian Adams, Garth Brooks, Dina Carter, Sheryl Crow, Lyle Lovett, the Mavericks, Lena McLean, the Rolling Stones, Bob Seger, Martha McBride, Trisha Yearwood. So you got all kind of movie songs on this one. Okay, very very good clean disc. Very good, clean disc on this one. Thank you, Courtney. By the way, Courtney, I pray that you feel better soon. I pray you feel better soon. I gotta load up some more books, cookbooks in the cookbook show. I had to move the cookbook show to Monday because on Tuesday I'm in a bracket battle, and I have to do the bracket battle, and I'm going to be running about. I'm going to try to run 150 items in 10 minutes. I'm going to be doing 3 seconds sudden death, and it's going to be jewelry, and it's going to be free shipping. I'm doing free shipping on Tuesday in jewelry and brooches. And if you guys don't know, my brooches are always like name brands and stuff like that. So it's going to be cool. This is songs from Holly McBeal. I'm sorry, not Veal. McBeal. I'm thinking about lunch. I must be thinking about lunch. Super clean disc. Super clean disc. I don't know. I don't know how many people eat veal for lunch. Maybe for dinner. Maybe for Valentine's Day. Here you go. Music from Hallie McBeal. Okay, by Vonda Shepard. By Vonda Shepard. Clean disc. Clean disc. Okay, clean disc. All right. Thank you for checking that one out for me. Mel Gibson's Braveheart. Mel Gibson's Braveheart. Okay, I remember this movie too. It was a good movie. It's a good movie till he died and stuff. But they had to kill him because that's what happened in real life. Okay, very clean disc. It's got a little like right up here. It's got a little something up there, but that looks just like something that would wipe right off. Okay. And the case looks really good. Mel Gibson's Braveheart, $2. Everything that I do today is going to be, yeah, I actually, I checked out all of the CDs beforehand. And I always try to do that. Luna, nice pickup. That was your first purchase from Jack's Treasures. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for your first purchase, guys. We get to hit another midday bong, guys. I'm hitting midday bongs all over the place, and I got to drive today, guys. I got to drive. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, bong. Drop a bong in the chat for our new buyer. Welcome to Jack's Treasures, where hopefully you can find some more amazing deals because I do have some more music soundtracks. Okay. I sold one of these earlier, but I actually had another one. This is Titanic. Okay. Music from the motion picture Titanic. We talked about this one. Great movie with, all right, this one does have some more scratching on it than the other one did. So the other one was definitely cleaner. I'm glad for that. Okay. But it does have lighter scratching on this one. Of course, Celine Dion, just amazing, amazing, amazing songs. I mean, just great. My heart will go on. Here we go. So again, Titanic, music from the movie Titanic. Celine Dion's great ones. Celine Dion performed at the 1996 Olympics here in Atlanta, and man, did she knock that out of the park! It was absolutely phenomenal, phenomenal. All right, this is Hannah Montana. Disney's Hannah Montana. If it sells, I'll replace the case because it is cracked right up there on the top. This is, oh, it's a double disc too. Okay, I didn't know that. But here you go. Very, very clean. That's disc number one. Very, very clean. Let me see if I can get this one out without breaking them. I have done that. I took a disc out of a thing because these cases are very, very thin, and the damn thing snapped right in half. Okay, the disc did. Okay, super clean on that one too. Here you go. Let me put this back in there. Here we go. That's the one thing I don't like. I don't like about these is the cases on them are very, very flimsy. Hannah Montana, the best, or Disney's Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus before she went, you know, all gothy and stuff. You know, I don't know. I don't know what to say and stuff. She's making money. I'm not. She is. You know, I'm not going to complain about it because she is making some money. All right, nice pickup on that one. Very nice pickup. Welcome to Jack's Treasures. I'm going to do some more wording right here, and then we're going to hit another bong. Then we're going to hit another bong. Here we go, guys. Welcome to Jack's Treasures. Here it is. One, two, three, bong. Drop a bong in the chat for our new buyer. Welcome to Jack's Treasures. Hopefully, you can stick around and find some more amazing deals here as I'm running everything for $2, and it is sudden death. It is sudden death. And today, it's music, movie soundtracks, and rock music. I'm in a little stack of soundtracks right now because I got another one after this one. Here it is. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Kevin Costner and Morgan Freeman. Oh yeah, you guys remember Alan Rickman was in that? He played the sheriff of Nottingham. God, he was such a good guy. Man, he was so cool. Here's the disc, very clean disc. And of course, do I have any Star Wars? No, I sold one. I sold one. Or did I sell it? Do you guys remember if I sold that one? Do y'all remember if I sold that one? I ran it early. It wasn't Star Wars per se. It was. I'm gonna look to see if I can find it. It was in a. It was in a compilation, and it had the soundtrack to Star Wars. I'm gonna look to see if I have it. Oh, I might have sold it. I might have sold it. Let's see. Not that one. 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 Yeah, I already sold it. You know, I love Star Wars, man. Star Wars is good. All right, let me get back to Prince of Thieves. Okay, and Kevin Costner, of course. Brian Adams. Brian Adams. All right. I will always love you. I think that's the name of the song. Everything I do it for you, which became everybody's prom song after this movie came out. Okay, here we go. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves soundtrack. Kevin Costner. This is the big one with Brian Adams. Everything I do it for you. Everything I do it for you. Nice pickup on that one. Okay. Next one is going to be another movie soundtrack. Another movie soundtrack. All right. This is August Rush. August Rush. I'm going to replace the case because it's cracked right there. Okay. It's cracked right there. The Incredible Journey Moving at the Speed of Sound. I will let you know, I've never seen the movie. Okay. I don't see anything on that disc that would cause any issues of playability. Okay. Looks really good. I don't really know a lot of the people that are in this. John Legend, I do know him. Okay. But there's a list of the back right there. Were cars even invented when you went to prom, right? Scott. No, we had to take our little the thing the Flintstone car. We had to take the Flintstone car. Welcome back, by the way. Welcome back. By the way, guys, please follow the Bearded Picker. Not only hit follow him here, but definitely follow him on YouTube. He was on YouTube and his account got hacked. Okay, and Tracy and I. We released a video from when Scott was a guest on our podcast. We did a little short, and right after that short, his podcast, his whole channel got shut down. He got nuked, right? And I was like, "Oh shit, we killed another podcast." Because we're kind of known for doing that and stuff, but we didn't. Scott, I'm glad to see that you are back, my friend. I'm glad to see that you are back. Just amazing. But please give him a follow. Go over to YouTube, check him out. Bearded Picker, great content, super smart. Oh my gosh, guys, you want to talk about smart? That guy is super super ass intelligent and a huge one that can help you with any kind of stuff that you're doing that's reselling. Okay, anything. All right, bridge over troubled waters. Bridge, you are not. Okay, you are not. Or is it Joni that does all of the good stuff? Is she the one that does all of the good stuff? I don't think so. I know she's a better picker because my wife's a better picker. Almost everybody's wife is a better picker than them. Have you ever noticed that? You ever noticed that? And definitely better sellers too. Bridge over troubled waters. Simon and Garfunkel, the amazing Simon and Garfunkel. Okay, the iconic bridge over troubled water. The iconic bridge over troubled water. Okay, very very nice. I know she married me. Her intelligence is quite in question. Guys, please give him a follow. Check him out over there on YouTube. Okay, Scott, go ahead and put down when your next YouTube channel is your next YouTube is gonna launch. Okay, Scott is just a great seller, guys. Don't be fooled. Okay, super smart, super intelligent. Okay, him and his wife Joni, two great. It still is. Tracy told me this morning it was back. She said you were back live yesterday. Did you go live yesterday? Buddy Holly's greatest hits. Oh, it is backed up. Back up. Okay. Okay. I thought when you said still Newt that it was gone. I was like, oh my gosh. Are you starting over as a new account or anything? Okay. I don't even know. I wish I knew more and stuff. The best of Buddy Holly's greatest hits. Okay. Buddy Holly's greatest hits. Oh, you did a backup channel. I got you. I got you. See, I don't know all of that stuff, guys. You got to talk down to me, Scott. I'm stupid. Okay. Here we go. Buddy Holly's the best, greatest hits right here. $2. Random pulls. The late great Buddy Holly. Another one. Way too young to die. Come on, guys, man. You got to take care of yourselves. Of course, his was a plane crash. You really can't do too much about that. You know what I mean? The plane's going down. You're going down. All right. Warren Zevon, the best of Warren Zevon. Okay. This has got 14 songs on it, and I can only tell you one song that he did. Okay. Werewolves of London. And I love that song. He did pass away about, I think, 3 years ago, maybe. Okay. It sounds like I'm fascinated when people pass away. It's just, I think talent is amazing, and I hate it when it goes away. There's some lighter scratching right here, over here on the side. But other than that, really nice. Scott, do you know when you're going to come back? Your regular channel's going to be back. I know you've been in contact with YouTube. You and John both. You and John both. John, I'm talking about is flipping ain't easy. This is $2 right here. Warren Zevon, the best of Warren Zevon with Werewolves of London on there. Werewolves of London. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Brian from Jack's Treasures. I could be up in 14 days. Wow, that's a long time to be down. That's a long time to be down. I hate that for you. I really do. Okay. I was going to ask you to be a guest on my podcast, but they might shut me down. I know it was a bad joke. I apologize. I apologize. Music from the motion picture Gladiator. Music from the motion picture Gladiator. I was going to ask John to be a guest, but I'm like, hell no. Just kidding. I'm still going to ask you guys to be on there and stuff because we do have our own podcast too called What? Not Another Reselling Podcast. It's going to launch tomorrow with a new guest, and our guest tomorrow is Jess Dark Angel. Jess Dark Angel. Our guest last week was CG from CG. I'm sorry, yeah, CG from CG Boomerang Echo. All right, this is music from the movie Gladiator. Okay, very, very clean disc. I'm doing soundtracks and rock music today. Soundtrack and rock music today. So everything starts at $2. Everything will be shipped on Monday because I can't get to the post office in time because the post office just closed. Closes at noon. This is Scary Sounds. Okay, Scary Sounds. Frighten your friends and maybe even yourself with these horrific Halloween sound effects. Okay. Probably should have put this one in a different show. Okay. It does have a scratch right down there where my finger's at. Okay. There, you can see it. You can see it. Okay. But this one's pretty cool. Oh, it's a little bit damaged on the case too. A little bit damaged on the case too. But if you want one of Halloween like sounds and scaring your friends, here it is right here. It's in just in a little cardboard one, and it is $2 right there from Jack's Treasures. Jack's Treasure right here. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I'll be on for about another half an hour because I think I could finish up in a half an hour. I think so. It looks like it. It looks like it. All right, this is here we go. The Godfathers Part 1, 2, and 3 on soundtrack. Okay. The Godfathers Part 1, 2, and 3 on soundtrack. Okay. It is the trilogy. So it's got all of the music from all three movies on the disc. Okay. The Godfather trilogy. Oh my God. What a great trilogy, too. Awesome trilogy. Very, very clean disc on this one. Very, very clean disc on that one. I will change it out if it sells because it's cracked right there. Okay, so if this one sells, I will change out that disc cover because I do have some more. Godfather Trilogy 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. And remember, I do have Sudden Death on. Nice pickup on that one. I do have Sudden Death on. Oh my gosh, I got some more soundtracks. I didn't know I had so many soundtracks in here. I thought I was done with them. Okay, because somebody asked for what was the one that they asked for? Atomic Blonde. Atomic Blonde. Let me see, because I can look real fast. I don't see it over there. So okay. I'm gonna keep going though. I'm gonna keep going. This is Rob Roy. Rob Roy movie soundtrack. Okay. Here's the back. It doesn't have a list of the songs on it. Okay, nor does it have it in there. So I can't tell you the songs that are on here because I did not see this movie. But it's again very, very clean disc. Very, very clean disc. Everything is coming from one buy that I made about 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty close to getting to my money to where I paid the where I bought the unit and about to be in a profit. And I still have 5 more shows left. So that's really cool. Okay. Hootie and the Blowfish, Fairweather Johnson. Hootie and the Blowfish, Fairweather Johnson. Okay. It is a club edition. It is a club edition. This is the follow up to Cracked Rear View. Cracked Rear View. Okay, right where my thumb's at, there's something on the disc that looks like it would clean off a little bit, but it might not. Okay, I think it will though. This has got some good songs on it too. What was the big song on here? Tuckerstown was one of them, and Fairweather Johnson's another one. That one was a good one. I guess it was just those two. It was just those two. But here you go, right here. Fairweather Johnson. Hey, baby.
You doing good?
I'm doing awesome right now. I've sold 24 CDs so far. And Scott popped in and he's using a backup account. What's up, Drifting Thrifters is here. He said it's probably going to be another 2 more weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I just knew I
Well,
was
come on over and say hey.
Night.
Here's my beautiful wife. Oh, I gotta do it this way over here. Thank you for sharing. There she is, right there, guys. That's my beautiful wife, who's a much better picker than I am. Okay, much better picker. I mean, look at this. I've already done like 7 shows of this, and I'm just now getting close to my where I'm going to be in profit after 7 freaking shows. Okay, Drifter and Thrifter said hello.
Hi, Krista.
There you go. Okay, this is Van Morrison, Days Like This. Van Morrison, Days Like This, which somebody in the chat earlier met Van Morrison. Somebody in the chat met Van Morrison. This is from 1995. By my finger, there's a little light scratch right there by my finger. Okay. And I always try to point out, guys, if I see something, I'm going to point it out and make sure that I show it to you guys. But here it is, Van Morrison, Days Like These. Okay. $2, 10 seconds, sudden death. 10 seconds, sudden death. Van Morrison. I am not the best. I am not even close to the best. Oh my gosh. Drifting Thrifters. I appreciate that so much. But oh my gosh, I struggle. I love to have fun. Okay. Why do you think Tracy's in there working on the bay? If I was the best, we wouldn't have to work on the bay. I just don't make enough money. I just don't make enough money. But I still love to do this, and it helps me to get rid of some of these things. This is all right. This is the songs you remember so well. Okay, what a real woman wear. All right, this has got "Your Love Keeps Lifting Me Higher and Higher" by Jackie Wilson. "Only You" by the Platters. "Tell It Like It Is," Aaron Neville. "All I Have to Do Is Dream" by the Everly Brothers. "Sea of Love" by Phil Phillips. At This Moment, Billy Vera and the Beaters. "Oh Girl" by the Shalites. My Special Angel, Bobby Helms. "What's Your Name" by Don and Juan. "Only Love Can Break a Heart" by Gene Pitney. Then You Can Tell Me Goodbye by the Casinos. And "Since I Fell in Love with You" by Lenny Walsh. Okay, got some good songs on here. I might keep this one because I know some of those songs are really good and I like them. Very, very clean disc. Very, very clean disc on this one. The songs you may remember right here. The songs you may remember. Yeah, this one I'm hoping it's pretty good in here. "You're Lurking and Listening." No worries, Drifting Drifters. No worries. Okay. I love you guys all coming in and hanging out and stuff. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm putting that over there. That's in my keeping pile. Okay. High School Musical original movie soundtrack. High School Musical original movie soundtrack. Um, Here it is. I got to be honest with you. I've never seen one High School Musical from Disney. I don't like musicals, so I didn't go see Wicked or Wicked 2 or any of those. Tracy tried to get me to go, and I was like, I can't do it. I cannot sit through a musical. I've watched two musicals in my entire life that I liked, and one of them was The Wiz back in the 1970s, and the other one was Tommy, which really wasn't a musical. It was just a concert. Oh yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show, and Rocky Horror Picture Show. But everybody likes Rocky Horror Picture Show. Okay, everybody likes Rocky Horror Picture Show. I mean, come on, who could not? You're just a sweet transvestite, transsexual, transducilation. Thank you for that pickup. Nice pickup on that one. Oh, I got another soundtrack. Here we go. One more soundtrack. All right, this is Phenomenum by John Travolta. Phenomenum by John Travolta. I think he literally made this movie right after he made Michael. I think the movies came out almost identical to each other, because they were very, very similar movies. They were very, very similar movies. Yeah, I did like that one and stuff. But there were some of them I don't know. I can't watch them. I can't watch them like Carousel and High Noon and no, I'll pass. I'm just not a musical type of a guy. Here you go. Phenomenon, John Travolta, clean disc, $2. Okay, and we got about one stack left. So I should be done by 12:30. I should be done by 12:30. And then I'm going to pack up all of these things tomorrow because I got to hit the road. I'm going to Chattanooga. I got to go pick up my daughter and then bring her home. And then I'm heading up to Chattanooga. Tracy and I are going to have Valentine's dinner up in Chattanooga. I'm going to make a goodbye for you guys and try to find some more awesome stuff. This is their album, Pronounced Leonard Skinnert. Pronounced Leonard Skinnert. They were named after their gym teacher. They were named after their gym teacher, which is just amazing. Okay. Very clean disc. Got a little bit of light scratches down here. Yep. They were named after their gym teacher. Okay. That's how they picked their name. Leonard Skinnert. Leonard Skinnert. Okay. $2. Leonard Skinnert. Country. Basically, they were what you would call Southern rock. And they basically, in my opinion, they like created it because they were so good. Okay. Nice pickup bolt. Nice pickup on that one. I love Yes. All right, Madonna. Something to remember. Madonna still looking sexy. Man, this girl could be 670 years old and she could still be. Are you so old we had to explain Leonard Skinner now? Scott, I'm older than you are. I know that and stuff. I will let you know this. I don't know if you remember this, Scott. Do you remember when their plane went down? There was something happening at the Atlanta airport on the same day that Leonard Skinner's plane went down. The Atlanta airport had a hostage situation on a plane. Yeah, I remember I was watching the news because at that time, this is like the time when that plane blew up over Scotland and the people were hijacking planes and taking them everywhere. And in Atlanta, the city of Atlanta, somebody hijacked a plane. And in the middle of the hijacking of the plane, they announced over the screen, there was like a ticker thing over the screen that said Leonard Skinner's plane crashed on its way over to Mississippi or something. And it was like, oh my gosh, man, I remember Leonard Skinner and all of that stuff. And they didn't know anything about the band and how many people had lived and how many people had died. And it was very, very sad when that happened. But yeah, I was literally watching it. I was still in school. So it was incredible. All right, Madonna, right here. Something to remember. Super clean cassettes. I'm about to make a big cassette buy tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to go and buy some cassettes. I'm getting like 200 cassettes tomorrow. I already can tell about 20 of them or 30 of them are going to go straight to somewhere different because they're not going to sell on here. But I will be bringing a cassette show. I've already run one. I have another cassette show scheduled in March, and that's going to be a preloaded show. So that'll help you out because I'm going to preload that show. Any blues? Blues are, let's see, what day are blues? CD blues are going to be on the 18th, Wednesday the 18th at 11 o'clock. I'm going to be doing soul, jazz, blues, and hip hop, all of them, and one in one show. Okay, so I have some for there. All right, this is the very best of Jackson Brown. The very best of Jackson Brown. Okay, there is two discs in here. Here's the first one. Oh, it does have some scratching on that. So I'm going to point it out right there. That one does have some scratching. It looks like it would still play, and probably if you ran it through a machine or you had a little light machine on there, you could do that. Yes, I have a lot of those. I bought it at where did I buy that? Home Depot, and it's an LED light, so it works really really well, and it shows off any of the marks on there. Same with this one. This one doesn't have as many as the first one does, but they're definitely there. So this, and it does not have the booklet. There's supposed to be a booklet right here, but it doesn't have the booklet. So it's got both discs. One of them keeps sliding out. That's what she said. I'm here by myself and I still get it done. All right, here it is. Leonard Skinner. Yeah, Leonard Skinner. Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville, Florida. A friend of mine went to where they took a picture in front of like a warehouse in Macon, and uh, oh no, that was the Allman Brothers. The Allman Brothers did that because they're from Macon. They're from Macon. Okay, now you're making dirty. Of course, I have to do that. Okay, another Warren Zevon sentimental. What is that? Sentimental hygiene. Warren Zevon, Sentimental Hygiene. Okay. Look at that chair. The chair's got feet sticking out from underneath the chair right there. There's the playlist right there. It does have the barcode. Okay. It does have the barcode. And very clean disc. Very, very clean disc right there. Okay. Oh, does it have hands? Oh, it does. God, dog, you're good. There's the hands right there. There's no way those little small feet go to those hands. Those little small feet do not go with those small hands. But here you go. Warren Zevon, Sentimental Hygiene. Sentimental Hygiene. Oh my gosh, Jimi Hendrix Experience is coming up next. I got another Jimi Hendrix Experience. That's awesome. I love that. Okay. All right. Another Jimi Hendrix Experience. Electric Ladyland. Electric Ladyland. Okay. The Jimi Hendrix Experience. Here's the back of it right there. It does have the barcode up there at the top. And I point out the barcodes because the barcodes say that it's not a club edition. Okay. This one does have some writing on the front the disc is very clean, but there's some writing on there where it says DC. Okay, there's some writing on it that says DC, and it says DC on the inside there too. Okay, so this is a DC exclusive. Who even knows that is? But here you go. Jimi Hendrix Experience, Electric Ladyland, $2. Sudden Death is on, guys. Sudden Death is on. Electric Ladyland, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Okay, put this one back over here. Status Quo in the Army now. Status Quo in the Army now. And by the way, just to let you all know, that's a British flag. That's not the American flag. So they're like replicating the Marines putting up the flag at Iwo Jima, but that's a British flag. Okay. So pretty cool. Okay, pretty cool on that one. Oh, Drifters and Thrifters, let me go ahead and mod you also. Okay. I have to do that because I don't, Tracy's not here. She's working on the Bay and I'm working on this one. This is Status Quo. What are you doing? Oh, she's putting together a box that we bought for the cats. Okay, she's putting, and guys, if you see a mod by somebody's name, go ahead and give them a follow. They are some amazing sellers on here or just really good friends, and we appreciate that. Status Quo in the Army now, right now, a British band because that's a British flag. Okay, that's a British flag. She's putting together a Valentine box that we bought for the cats. Okay, I thought you were working. No, I'm good. This one is new and sealed, and it is not $3. Okay, it's going to be $1. Uh, Bruce Hornsby and the Range, the way it is cracked right here, but I can't replace it because it is new and sealed. Okay, it is cracked right there, but it is new and sealed, and it'll be $2, not $3, not $3. Do not look at that sticker price. What can I do to get you into this CD? Yes. Selling a car. All right, here we go. $2. Bruce Hornsby and the Range. $2 for that one right there. All right. Stevie Ray Vaughan. This one I don't know if I can change it out. Oh, I can. Okay. All right, Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble live alive. Okay, this one is two records set on one compact disc. Two records set on one combo disc. Courtney, you are doing amazing as a mod. I appreciate you so much. Okay, I appreciate you so much. Here is and by the way, guys, you need to thank Courtney's husband. He serves right now too. He is a sheriff, right? Is he a sheriff? Okay. He's a sheriff for the down in you're in North Carolina, right? I think. No, yeah, North Carolina. Okay. Stevie Ray Vaughan, double one live alive. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Okay. I can't replace it. It's got that nice sticker on there, so I can't replace the disc. Unless you want me to, Bolt. Let me know if you want me to replace the case. I can replace that case right there because it is cracked, but it does have that nice sticker on there right there. No, thank you. Okay, you got it. You got it. All right. 26. Just numbering way too many, I think. Not with how many. Oh, I do have another Stevie Ray Vaughan too. I'll grab that while you're here. Let me grab that other Stevie Ray Vaughan because I can see it. All right, this is Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble called Texas Flood. Called Texas Flood. Okay. And it does have a best price sticker on there. Here's the back. I lived in California when he passed away. This is another one that I can replace it because that one's cracked. Okay, that one is like broken. So I can replace that one if it sells. Again, if it sells. Super light by my thumb. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but I did. So there's some super light scratching on that one by my thumb. You could barely see it. Okay, I can replace the cover, but it does have that sticker. But it won't have the sticker if I replace it. But that's completely up to you if you buy it. If you buy it, Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble, Texas Flood, Texas Flood. And if you don't, that's okay too. Okay, Courtney, do you want me to replace the case? Let me know if you want me to replace the case. Okay, and I can replace it. Okay, no, you're good. You sure? Because I have replacement cases. I have replacement cases. I just can't replace the sticker. I don't have those. Says that he doesn't care. Oh, okay, I got you. All right. The John Lennon collection. John Lennon collection. Another one cut down way too soon. I remember when he died too. Okay. I remember when he died too. Okay. Um, very clean disc. Very clean disc. I've already sold the B-52s. I don't think I have any Ramones. I wouldn't have put it in this one or Frank Zappa. I would have put those in the metal one. Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan may be in the show on Monday. Okay. Bob Dylan might be in the show on Monday, and I might have had a Bob Dylan. Okay. I'll look even closer. If you send me a message on Messenger, I'll look and I'll get back with you. I don't know. I don't have any Frank Zappa or the other. I had Warren Zevon. That was about the closest that I came to Frank Zappa. Very, very clean disc. The John Lennon collection right here, $2. Okay, John Lennon collection. All right, big old, a lot of them. Oh, club edition. That one is a club edition too. Okay, but I do have Warren Zevon that didn't sell, and but none of the others. None of the others. At least I don't think so. Hold on. Let me think. Let me look right here. No. All right, there's another one of those, so I can take that one out because that one didn't sell. All right. I'll show you what I have that's going to be going. Jane's Addiction would have definitely been in alternative and metal. Okay. That's one stack that I have left. And then this is the other stack that I have right here. So those are what I have right there. Okay. Everything else I've already run through. This is Grammy's greatest moments. Grammy's greatest moments. And I do have some Jane's Addiction, and I'll be running them in an alternative show. I'll be running those in an alternative show. But I do have some Jane's Addiction. Okay. We were talking, my wife and I were talking about them and Alice in Chains. Okay. It's like, you want to talk about two bands that just, oh, for some reason, great amount of talent, but they just can't get it together. Okay. This is Grammy's greatest moments. This have We Didn't Start the Fire, performed by Billy Joel. Heart of Rock and Roll, Huey Lewis and the News. Come Together by Aerosmith. Vision of Love, Mariah Carey. What a Fool Believes, the Doobie Brothers. Save the Best for Last, Vanessa Williams. Respect, Aretha Franklin. How Am I Supposed to Live Without You by Michael Bolton and Kenny G. If You Let Me Stay, Terrence Trent D'Arby. Constant Craving, Katie Lang. One Moment in Time by Whitney Houston. And Tears in Heaven, Eric Clapton. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Boo. Thank you for that one right there. Grammy's greatest moments, and I can replace this one because it is cracked right there and there's no stickers on it. So I'll replace that one if it sells. But here we go. Okay. James, oh, I didn't hit the start button. There we go. 8 minutes left right now. 8 minutes left. Probably in about when it gets to 12:25, I'll probably go to 5 seconds sudden death. Okay. I'll probably go to 5 seconds sudden death. All right. This is James Taylor's greatest hits. Okay. James Taylor's greatest hits. And it does have the sleeve. There's the sleeve. I just took it out of the sleeve. Okay. 12 songs on there right there from James Taylor, who's touring. Okay. He is literally touring right now. Okay. Let me see. I think that's yeah. There was just a little mark on the disc and I just wiped it down real fast. Okay. James Taylor's greatest hits. Okay. James Taylor's greatest hits with a slip sleeve, $2, 10 seconds sudden death. But I got to try to get out of here at 12:30, so I might go to 5 seconds sudden death here pretty soon. I might go to 5 seconds sudden death here pretty soon, just because I got to get out of here. I got to go make another purchase. I'm going up to Chattanooga to make a big buy, and then tomorrow I'm making a big cassette buy. Phil Collins hits. Phil Collins hits. This is his greatest hits. I think I've owned 50 copies of this. 50 copies of this. Okay. Well, I have to go pick up my daughter at work at 1:30. I have to finish up the shipping from the show last night. And then Tracy and I are driving up to Chattanooga where I'm going to make a big buy. And then we're going to go out to dinner in Chattanooga for Valentine's Day. And then we'll come back. And then tomorrow I'm doing a big cassette buy. So I got some big buys coming up. So I got to make a little bit of money on that. Does have the barcode right here. I hate when you. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go nowhere. I'll still be back. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Okay. I was going to drive to Nashville. I was going to drive to Nashville, but if I drove to Nashville, I would have never been able to make it back to do an 11 o'clock show. So Tracy and I said, well, let's just go up to Chattanooga. Nice pickup on that one, Reg. Nice pickup on that. For that one, I love Phil Collins. That's one of my favorites. That is one of my favorites. I pretty much wore those out when I had them. Okay, wore when I had them out. For one of us, the other cooks, oh my, thank you. Definitely do, Courtney. Definitely do. Abba's Gold. Abba's Gold. Thank you. I appreciate that. We should be fine. We're going to drive the back roads. We drive the back roads up in case we see any yard sales or thrift stores or anything like that. We have a lot of fun when we do that. Okay. This is Abba right here. It's got some lighter scratches up here by my finger. Okay. You can see them up there on there. I love taking back roads. I hate taking the highways. Hate taking the highways. You're just like all of the back roads. Me? I am. I love back roads. I think back roads are cool. Here we go. We're running an ABBA Gold right here. Tracy does not like ABBA. She does not like ABBA. How can you not like ABBA? I love ABBA. All right. Madonna, the Immaculate Collection. The Immaculate Collection of Madonna. It does say it's the Lisa Neal edition. It's written on there. It's written on there. Madonna's the Immaculate Collection. I can change it. Okay. Up there by my thumb, my finger right here. You can see that scratch right there. That one's a significant one right there. I don't know if it would play. I'm not gonna run it. Okay, because I don't trust that one. I don't trust that mark. I don't trust that mark. Okay. So I'm gonna skip out on that one. The anthology bread, the anthology. Okay. The anthology of bread, not cooking. It's not cooking show. The anthology of bread. What's up, Michigan Grail Seekers? Always good to see you, my friends. Stephen and Betsy. You guys are amazing. Those guys sell Briar Horse stuff and Wade stuff. And guys, if you don't know anything about that stuff and you want to learn, watch their show because they are amazing. The anthology of the band Bread, not cooking bread. Courtney, not cooking bread. I have to say that. This is fun. I do cookbook shows too, guys. I got a cookbook show Monday. I haven't even had it fully loaded yet. I don't know when I'm going to do all this shit. I have no clue. All right, guys, it's time to do the Macarena. Here it is, the Macarena. Okay, Bayside Boys Mix, Los Del Rio Macarena. Okay, everybody loves Macarena, man. You gotta love Macarena. Here you go, right here. Los Tracy's in there singing. Did you guys hear her? Did you guys hear her say that? She said, "Hey, Macarena." Here you go. It is the Macarena right here. The Macarena right here. $2. 10 seconds sudden death if I can get it started. There we go. 10 seconds sudden death. 2 more minutes left. I'm going to go to 5 seconds sudden death after this one. 5 seconds sudden death after this one. So you're going to have to bid fast if you want it. Okay. You have to bid fast if you want it. Okay. All right. Air Supplies. Greatest hits live now and forever. All right. Guilty pleasure. Who likes Air Supply? Okay. Tracy said she does. I do. Okay. But people just don't want to admit that they like them. There you go. The Bolt does too. Okay. Very, very clean disc. Very, very clean disc. No worries, man. It doesn't bother me. I got 11 o'clock shows. I'm doing 13 days. I got, let me see, one, two, three, four, five. I got five more of these shows left. I'm going to go ahead and go down to 5 seconds sudden death only because I want to try to get done. All right, 5 seconds sudden death. Air Supply's greatest hits live now and forever. Now and forever. And you saw how fast that went. Pat Benatar, Hot Breaker, 16 classic performances. Pat Benatar. By the way, guys, Pat Benatar played the second or the third. It was either the second or third video on MTV was Pat Benatar. She was the first woman they featured in a video on MTV. Everybody knows the first one was Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. Okay. Pat Benatar was the first woman. I think it was the second. I think it was the second video right here. Okay. Pat Benatar, 16 classic performances, very, very clean disc. Okay. It does have the barcode up there at the top. I saw Pat Benatar live. Okay. I saw Pat Benatar live. And it does go fast. It's 5 seconds sudden death. 5 seconds sudden death because I got to finish up. Nice pickup, Scott. Elton John's greatest hits. Tracy and I's very first concert we ever went to was together was Elton John. I've seen him 4 times. Okay. 4 times I've seen Elton John. Phenomenal. Absolutely love him. I can change out the back of this disc very easily. Okay. I could change that out because it's cracked. All right. It is amazing. Thank you, Drifting Thrifters. I appreciate you. And definitely. Can you do Queen of the Desert? I can. I can redo it. I can redo it. This one, this one does have some lighter scratching on it. Okay, it does have some lighter scratching all the way around. I still think it'll play okay, but it does have the lighter scratching on here. So here we go. Elton John's greatest hits. This was one of the very first albums I ever owned by Elton John, and very first ones I've ever done. Okay. All right, let me get that that one that was requested for me to redo. The Queen of the Desert. There she is, right there. All right, here it is right here. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Very, very clean disc on this one. And it's going to run for 5 seconds sudden death. 5 seconds sudden death. So it goes kind of fast. Okay, 5 seconds sudden death. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert soundtrack. Okay, nice pickup on that one. And Van Morrison, Moon Dance. I know that's his most famous album right here. This one is his most famous album. Van Morrison's Moon Dance. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. Super clean disc. Very, very clean disc on this one. Okay. Case looks really good. Does have the barcode up there at the top. Van Morrison, 5 seconds sudden death, guys. So run it, bid fast if you want it. Okay. Bid fast if you want it. All right. And I'm not trying to encourage anybody to bid. I'm just saying I gotta try to get out of here. I'm already over my time, but I'm gonna finish out because I have let's see what I have left. I have I have 5 left. Jeff Beck, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Steely Dan, Smash Mouth, and Eric Clapton. This is Eric Clapton's Chronicles, the best of Eric Clapton. Okay. Um, I can't tell if there's a sticker right here, so I can't tell if it's a club edition, but I don't think that it is. Okay, I don't think it is. The best of Eric Clapton, light scratch right there by my thumb. You can barely see it, but it is there. Let me see if I can get it better in the light. Okay. Yeah, I promise you, there is a super light scratch by my thumb. I can see it. Okay, I can see it. Other than that, case looks really good. 5 seconds sudden death because I got to get out of here. Okay, 5 seconds sudden death. Eric Clapton Chronicles. Clapton Chronicles. Smash Mouth, Astra Lounge. Smash Mouth, Astra Lounge. Um, I'll replace the case because it's cracked right up there if it sells. Smash Mouth, Astro Lounge. This is their big hit album right here. Okay. This is their big hit album. Very, very clean. Okay. Astro Lounge. Of course, it has All Star is on here. Um, where's the other one? What's the other big song that they had? When the Morning Comes. Where's Walking on the Sun? I thought that was on here too. Huh? That was a different album. All right, thank you. Smash Mouth right here. It's got All Star, 5 seconds, Sudden Death, Astro Lounge, and I'll replace the case if it sells, which it will. And I am going to replace the case. Okay, mighty nice pickup on that one. That was number 33. I'm gonna write these out now. I don't want to make a bunch of things. Steely Dan is next. Steely Dan. This is Everything Must Go On. Everything Must Go by Steely Dan, and it looks like it's one of those people that sell jewelry on the side of the road in New York or something. Okay, which I think that is cool as hell. Okay, here we go. Steely Dan, Everything Must Go. Very, very clean disc, super clean disc on this one. And it's going to be 5 seconds, sudden death, 5 seconds, sudden death on Steely Dan. Everything must go. Okay, Steely Dan, everything must go. Okay. Then after that is Stevie Ray Vaughan. Nice pickup. That wasn't your first purchase. You already purchased something from me in the show. So that's funny. I don't know how that came up as a first purchase. Didn't you already buy something from me in the show? In this show? Or was I mistaken on that? No, you didn't. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. Welcome to Jack's Treasures. I apologize. Oh my God, I feel so bad now. But I saw your name in there. 1, 2, 3, bong. Drop a bong in the chat for our new buyer. Welcome to Jack's Treasures. I apologize for that. I guess we were chatting before, and I saw it then, and I thought you had bought something already. So that was all me. I apologize. Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble. Blues at Sunrise. Blues at Sunrise. And this, I'm trying. I'm terrible when Tracy's not here. It is a Digipack fold out. A Digipack fold out. Okay. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Blues at. Don't, Tracy just came in. Don't say nothing. Y'all be quiet.
I'm done with the cat thing. I might as well come in and help you at the end of the show.
I only got like two left.
We'll just sit here and babysit.
You'll sit here and babysit so I don't mess up again?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Tracy is so bad. Here we go. Digipack. 5 seconds sudden death, guys. 5 seconds sudden death on this one right here. Blues at Sunrise. All right, nice. Thank you for that one right there for looking. Jeff Beck, Blow by Blow. Jeff Beck, Blow by Blow. God, this guy has been in everything, man. He was in Cream. He was with oh gosh, what's his name? Rod Stewart. He played with Rod Stewart. He's an amazing talent. Passed away, I think, last year.
I was gonna say
Okay.
pretty recent.
Yeah, pretty recently. Very clean disc on the Jeff Beck. Very clean disc on the Jeff Beck. Okay. Hell of a guitar player. Hell of a guitar player. How many CDs are you going to run? This is my last one. Okay. I've already been on. I do this show. I will let you know, American Media Monster. I do a show for media every day at 11 o'clock in the morning, and I run until I'm done. And this is my last one. I do have more CDs coming up on Monday. Those are going to be country pop and easy listening. Okay. And then I have funk, soul, jazz, and hip hop on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. So, yeah, I know. Last night I was like 50 minutes late. It was so bad. Here you go, Jeff Beck. 5 seconds, guys. You got a bit fast if you want it. 5 seconds if you want it. Okay. I appreciate that, Luna. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I know. I try. I try my best to be out of here at a certain time. This is number 35, and that definitely has put me into profit. Thank you guys for helping to get me back into the profit number. This all came from one big buy. One big buy. You guys are amazing. And it is now paid for. So I get to now run all this other stuff and make profit. Hopefully, I can make some profit too because I made the buy like 2 weeks ago.
Dinner tonight? You're gonna buy me dinner tonight?
I've already told everybody I'm taking you out to dinner tonight. Look at her. Look at how she's over here all dogging me out. She's over there dogging me out. I haven't even done nothing and stuff. So, guys, thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow because we're not going to be on tonight. We got to do, we're going up to Chattanooga and make a good buy. I'm doing another buy tomorrow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy Valentine's to you also and your lovely spouse. And we are going to have another show tomorrow. It is DVDs and Blu-ray, sci-fi, fantasy, and comedy. That is my last DVD and Blu-ray show for Media Madness this month. I'll do another one next month if I can get another good buy. Okay, if I can get another good buy. Let's find somebody and bless them with a raid. Okay, let's bless somebody with a raid. Or curse them with a braid?
Consider.
Okay. Tracy, who would you like me to raid? Okay. I have there's a lot of people on right now.
Go over to TBC Productions. Since
TBC
we're highlighting
Productions?
them on one of the upcoming weeks.
Yes, we
Let them
are.
see them.
TBC, all right. TBC Productions. They are live right now. They're doing makeup. Guys, peace out. Drop a request for Andy.
That has to be Envy.
It was. Drop a bong in the chat when we get over there, guys.
We don't say the Andy word in this room.
Yeah, the Andy has now been banned. I'm going to have to like make that a word. We're going to red chat that one like that. Drop a